And there's this guy in our church, and he's an amazing guy. He's on fire for
Mm.
Jesus. He loves the Lord. He worships radically and passionately. And he was sitting right behind me, but he sings so loud that he's as loud as the worship team mic'd up, right? And his voice is booming, and he's so loud. And I'm trying to worship, and I'm even in the like quiet parts of the song, like his voice is going for it, right? So I'm not saying this as a criticism, but I want to share what kind of God spoke to me quite powerfully. So I'm there, and I'm like closing my eyes, and I'm like, Lord, I'm trying to tune into you. I'm trying to hear you. I'm going to set my heart and my mind on you, Lord. But I'm finding this quite annoying and distracting because he's right behind me and he's so loud. And then all of a sudden, the Spirit of God came on me, and I got a word from the Lord. And when the Spirit of God came upon me, every noise was silenced around me. It was weird. It was like being in a bubble. I couldn't hear anything. Like I was just, and it was only a few moments. It was like really quick. It just happened like that. I got a download. I got a revelation from the Holy Spirit, and then I was back, and I could hear everyone singing, hear this guy booming behind me, and then I went and shared a word in front of the church, prophetic word that I felt like God had given me. But then when I went back to my seat, I was like thinking about this. I was like, Lord, I don't want to get annoyed, and I don't
Mm.
want to get frustrated. This guy loves you, and he's singing his heart out, and I'm finding it quite difficult to tune in. What should I do about this situation? How do you see this situation? And then God gives
Yes.
me a picture, and I see a pride of lions in the
Yeah.
African wild. Like I grew up in Africa,
Yeah.
I've seen lions in the
Yeah.
wild, and I've watched loads of documentaries on lions.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when the lions, the male lions or the female lions, the grown-up lions, they spend a lot of time just lying down.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They conserve energy, they're lazy. If they're not hunting, they normally just
Mm-hmm.
sitting in the bush or lying down, sleeping, all that kind of stuff. But when you see the lion cubs, they're annoying the adults. They're nipping their legs, they're nipping their tail, they're jumping on the lion, like they're full of energy and they're moving around. But the adult lions, the male lions, they don't get annoyed. They just carry on sleeping.
Mm.
Occasionally they might react a little bit, but 90% of the time the adult lions are just lying there while these young lions are playing and annoying them. And I felt like God was saying, it's okay to find it annoying, but it's how you respond that
Mm.
matters. Do you
Yes.
get frustrated? Do you get angry? Do you get bitter? Do you lash out? Or are you going to be like a fully grown lion because the Lion of Judah lives inside of you, and you can just sleep through it? You can just have peace through it. Even though it's annoying, greater is he who's in you than he who's in the world, where the fruit of the Holy Spirit is
Yeah.
taking the forefront of your emotions and your behavior and all of that kind of stuff. And that picture, they say a picture can speak 1,000 words, and it spoke so much to me. And even though I found it annoying, I could just chill. I could relax, and I could
Mm.
rejoice that this guy's singing his heart out. I don't have to get annoyed,
Yeah.
frustrated, angry. Oh, I can't believe he sings like this. I'm going to go to a church leader and someone needs to tell him off, that kind of stuff. Because when we grow up, or when we start to mature in the faith, when the fruit of the Spirit starts to really take root in our Christian lives, I think small little things like that matter.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so that's just a random
That's so much.
encounter that I had in church today, which was really cool.